Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it's The Road to Glory, and it's episode 9 of The Road to Glory, and today we are going to have some Divi Rival gameplay, going to cut up quite a few number of games. We do need to go on a bit of the grind, and look, this episode will come out tomorrow morning, of the 15th. I'm filming this as the 14th. Usually most of my episodes I film like days in advance, cut them out, and then stagger out the uploads. Things have been really hectic here, obviously. Obviously, my mum's still not overly very well. She's still in hospital, still wearing the Wednesday name badge. So the hospital lets me in with COVID, and I will be going back there a bit later. So in this 2-hour period, what we're going to do is we do have a fresh cut shadow. Links down below. You know, come follow us live and stream. Of course, all the regulars are in here, and go like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yes, do it. And the support, by the way, on this Road to Glory so far has been really good for 9 episodes. We have a very small channel, and it's doing really well. So I'm really glad to see it. Anyhow. What we are going to do today is just going to talk about a heap of squad battles. Obviously, last episode was to do with squad battles. Divi Rivals, last episode was to do with squad battles. In Elite 3, in terms of what is going on with squad battles, obviously with Mum being sick and that, it hasn't even worked out that we are going to probably do much. I'm trying to play the really easy games of Legendary and the rest of them world class. And what I'm trying to do is wake up at 5:30 in the morning, play a game, get 5 goals up, do the glitch, have a shower, get ready for work, play a second game, do the glitch, make a coffee, have breakfast, sort of thing. So obviously get 5 goals up. And we've had a couple games where maybe because it's obviously 5:30, first thing I do is log on the computer, and as I'm editing / uploading a video, I'm trying to score 5 goals, and I'm tired. Makes it quite hard to like do stuff, but to score 5. But we have been scoring 5 in games. Look. I've only played a handful of games. Elite 3, look, with my mum being sick and that, I would happily take an Elite finish anyway. Elite 3. We should still get Elite 1 if I put in the time. There's also Weekend League as well. I've got to go out Saturday night. I'm working Sunday. Sunday night I might not be here. Monday during the day looks like I'm going to be busy. So, and Friday night at the moment looks like I'm going to be busy. Weekend League is going to be very interesting this week. I am, tempted to not even redeem my points Weekend League this week, knowing that this weekend may just be a write-off. But at the same time, I'm very tempted to do it, see what the level's like, see how I go, and see if I can scrap 30 games in as well. In terms of when I could do it, maybe Saturday morning, but I do plan on playing golf. Saturday afternoon, I'm going to have my first competitive tennis match of the season, so that is going to help. Saturday night, expect to be with mum and the girlfriend. Friday night, expect to be with mum and the girlfriend, but we'll wait and we'll see on that. And then Sunday, expect to be with the girlfriend or mum as well. And Sunday during the day, we're at work. Could get up early Sunday morning and maybe play games from 7 through to like 10. And maybe play like a 15-game session there. But I feel like if you're going to literally say I can only play X amount of games in that morning and then struggle, who knows? It's very dependent on Monday. Like, obviously, in Australia, the window for Weekend League closes Monday at like 5 in the afternoon. And I usually, pre-girlfriend, would actually leave a lot of weekend games for that Monday. And then with the girlfriend, obviously, the back end of FIFA last year, usually a girlfriend would have a sleep in or whatever, and then I would play the rest of my games in the morning on a Monday. So it does depend if she's got, obviously, some appointments and that. Depends on how many games I will get on the Monday, but at the moment, if I am going to redeem for Weekend League, I'm going to have to play a lot of games Sunday morning, get up a bit earlier, and just play Sunday morning before work, and then really look to get up early on a Monday and push the rest of the games out. And I don't know with everything going on this week with my mum and obviously being in hospital and not doing, like, she's doing well. She's got something that's not obviously great, but all those things aside, maybe it might be best to give Foot Champs a miss this week. I'm not sure, but yeah, Divi Rivals, there's a day left to go. I haven't barely played any games. I've played maybe 7, 11. There you go. I reckon 7 over the last few days, and I reckon that most of those would have been wherever. But yeah, obviously at the moment, you know, the skill rating's a bit low for Div 2. We're close to relegation zone, but at the same time, we have barely played in the 4-2-3 or 4-4-2 since we've changed formation as well. I think the last time I played Rivals was definitely the tactics video, I reckon, and then after that, we kind of left it for a bit. But yeah, so we're not too far away off the rank 3 anyway, and I'm happy to take rank 3, rank 2. With Weekend League being this weekend, I'm also very tempted just to go rank 1 and just be like, yeah, not a problem. And the fact that we're in Division 2, and if I wasn't to play all my Weekend League games, but probably finish in rank 1, I'm probably going to have to play enough games to get my ranking back anyhow into Weekend League. So I don't know which one I'm going to lean with that one there. In terms of everything else in the account, not much really happened. I haven't really signed too many players, I haven't really done too much. in terms of transfers, I've been doing some bronze pack method, like at the hospital and that. Has been working. We'll aim to do a little bit more. Tomorrow I'm planning on spending a bit of a chunk of time with mum in the hospital. So definitely looking to get a few more of these guys that I have done. But yeah, clearing all these and then we'll put the rest back up. Still obviously got my transfer pile looking like that. And I think tomorrow, after the rewards come out, everyone's going to start buying for weekend leagues. And that might be the time to start looking to sell and really get our things back in. I've also tried with John Kitolono, or however you pronounce that last name. I didn't really look at it properly, did I there? Footbin was saying he was going for 9k. I then looked at his market. It was going for, what, 1.4. And I bought him once at work just to try him out for 300 coins on bid. And throughout the day that I've checked him, it's Kit, isn't it? Yeah, there is. The rest of the day that I've checked him, he's been going for like 500 coins. So I expect to see some on the market for this. Which is a shame, really. Oh, hello. Right, here we go, John. You got him for 300 coins. Wow, boys. Wow, really? I got him for 300 coins. I should have bought more. Oh, my God. There must be none on the market. That's insane profit. 5.4 is the lowest on the market at the moment. Right. Okay. He's going for like a max of 10. I got him for 300 coins on bid earlier. 8.754. That's almost tempting to get him for 5.4 and list them all up for 7.5 and see what happens. Right. Well, that happened. He was going for about like 800 coins this morning. I bought him on bid for 300 coins, but he was going for 5.4 lowest by now, currently on the market. So a bit of insane profit. That's going to be a nice cheeky little 5k because I'm going to list him up right now for a 4,500 start and a 5k buy now. There we go. If you want to go pick yourself up a bargain, if you're in the stream, you probably buy that one and the one for 5.4 and sell them on for 7 and still probably make money. But I'm happy to kind of like take that profit. And while we're looking at him, all I was doing was literally going max price of 600 and seeing what I can win. And there's none out there. Wow, I should have bought a heap. There were like 20 million of them on the market for 800 coins, 400 coins this morning. And I was like, it put me out of putting in bids of him. Wow, his price flew up. His price went rapid. I should have cashed in. But oh well, that's how it goes. But yeah, the account's looking good. We've got some money, obviously. We've got a heap of things on the transfer list. In terms of the team, today's stream and obviously episode is going to really determine what I'm going to do. I still don't know if I'm going to really put in the time for Jota. I do want him because he's a Liverpool player, and I do think he will get a couple of informs this year because he's going to be playing for us a bit. I do feel, but at the same time, I don't want to really go and play my division rival games with the Premier League side because I'm just going to get smacked in Div 2. And obviously then as well, I want to get used to this team if I want to for weekend league. Today, if I do go on a poor run of form in that, I may look to change this team out. I'm really happy with the back four, and I do think with Zambrotta it would be better at the 4. I'm just thinking going forward, Immobile, as much as he does score goals on squad battles and that, usually online gets eaten up a little bit. Gnabry doesn't really finish enough chances that I don't like, you know. But they're getting good returns. But I am playing a lot of this games with like squad battles. Insigne though is unbelievable. I think the left hand side of this team would stay. It's just all about what I do on the right. But anyway, thank you for the follow, by the way, Sleek DMC. And with that and the follow and everything else, YouTube, I'll see you guys in a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go for a handful of games here. And at the end of those games, I'm just going to keep giving you the highlights and the results of what's going on. And I don't know if I'm going to put in a live game, really, in this episode. It saves me editing, with everything going on with mum and that. I don't know if I'm going to really have the time to edit it as well as I would like. So all that said and done, we'll give you some sort of stuff. And yeah, YouTube, I'll see you guys at the end of game number 1. We'll play... I'm hoping to play like 10 games right now, get myself well into rank 2 and be ready for rewards tomorrow and leave myself in a spot where if I had to not play tomorrow, I would still get rank 3 or rewards or better. So let's go on the grind. I'll see you guys on the other side of it in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube. First game of the game. Immobile comes up on screen. Great that he does. This guy cannot hit a barn door. And he's the main reason that I have ever thought about changing the team. Is just Immobile in big moments misses so many easy chances. Yes, he scores 2 today. Yes, great, not a problem. And I've always said that he does finish. But in any game that is tight, he just goes fucking missing. Squad battles, how many times we've gone and looked like getting a top 200 set, and he goes and misses 3-4 big chances in squad battles. in the end, I cannot believe it. I'm hoping the miss is there. For a guy that is as good as him, no dramas. I ended up putting Rebic on 5 minutes ago. I was that angry. But yeah, very even game. Very good player we played against. One of those games of FIFA that's an absolute sweat fest. And I even thought I held the ball really well, and I still didn't even have more possession. It was two teams that really were really good. The miss isn't there. I can't believe it. But yeah, here's the goals. Obviously, we get the ball. We had it for a long period. It's a great ball here. Mobile, good run, cut back, finish. Thanks for coming. As easy as you get on this FIFA. And then we scored from kickoff. We got the ball. We moved it around lovely. A little thing, a little dink. He's not going to miss that. And that's the thing. A Mobile from a cutback, no dramas. A Mobile from a little chip through ball, no dramas. A Mobile in one-on-ones, ridiculous. Texeria scores very nice. He brought a Dama Teora on, and the whole time after that, he just licked me. A little bit unlucky. The fact that Szczesny probably comes at his feet, and it comes off like Szczesny's knees here into him, I reckon. Yeah, it does. Right? But the amount of times after that Adama did this, and his cutback didn't fall to anyone, or we blocked the initial shot, as soon as he brought Adama Teora on, it was a different ball game. But Immobile in the 88th minute, in the 85th minute, balls come through by himself, one-on-one, inside the box, very similar to the goal with that he scores here. And just move out the chip through ball. Literally played this but a through ball, and he's more one-on-one. It's ridiculous. Hit it first time around the keeper. We put it in the side bin, and it just puts it wide. I wish we could. I wish it was here. I can't believe it's not. It was that bad of a miss. But yeah, look. Not going to complain. It's a good win. We'll see what his skill rating was. I thought he was a very good opponent. I thought he was top notch, and it took me to play pretty damn well to win that one there. I thought YouTube and Twitch, but yeah, that was a very, very, very good game. His skill rating was just better than ours. I thought he was better than that, but that gets us back out of the relegation zone, so to say. But yeah, and we should get a few points for winning that one there. Get towards a rank 3, which is exactly where we need to go. And YouTube, I'm going to get into another game, and when we come back with the result of that one, I'll see you guys with all the after game highlights. Well, mate, YouTube, yeah, game number 2. There you are. Lost connection to EA. Ridiculous. We're actually 4-3 down against this guy. At half time, we're 2-1 up. At the half time, I think it was he had like 2 shots won. We had like 4 shots free, and had like 60% of the ball. But every time we went forward, he had Calvert-Lewin, St. Maximum and that, and there you are. But yeah, we're still live on stream and everything, but we've lost connection to EA, and that's how it goes sometimes. Really annoying. Yeah, we went 2-2, 3-2 down, 3-3, 4-3 down, all over him though. And yeah, like, it was one of those guys that played one drop back. You had 60% of the ball, really trying hard to break him down and get the ball and just spam it long up the field. Switch from 4-3, 4-2-3-1 into 4-4-2, got a goal back. Brought Rebic on for Immobile, even though Immobile was on 2. Just trying to hit him on the break, and literally scored, and then basically from that kickoff, we've lost connection to EA. But yeah, it is what it is. One of those games, about like 12 minutes or so to go, so it was either going to be a 4-4 draw or we're going to lose. Just annoying not to get the points. Just ridiculous when that happens, and yeah. I've been up and down with the internet too, according to the stream as well, so I'm really annoyed at that, but what can you do, really? It's just really, really, really unfortunate. And those are the games and how they go sometimes. It looks like that is going to be super, super OP. And look, you can dominate a guy as much as you want. If they have got St. Maxim and Dama Teore, if they've got anyone with pace and they play a through ball, doesn't matter who you got. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, that game there, I would have been more annoyed if we were winning. But the fact that we've gone out there, we have dominated in the 4-2-3-1. We've cut out about 65% of the ball. Chances that have been blocked and just not been able to hit the ball. And then lose connection to EA like that. At least we weren't winning the game. If we were winning the game, it would have been livid. Yeah, tell me I'd lost the connection. Yeah, right. Yeah, I DNF'd. Thank you, EA. Thank you. I'll see you in a second, YouTube. Talking about YouTube, internet's gone. Basically, I've now closed the stream off because it was lagging that bad. And this game here, this guy, without being too disrespectful, and the stats won't back it up, I thought he was horrid. And we lost 5-2. I honestly think with clean connection, the amount of times that we had Dybala in, with Immobile and Insigne in, and just the game would just then speed up lag was ridiculous. And I don't want to be blaming that sort of shit, because I sound like I'm absolutely harping on. But like, I think you can tell with the players that I'm trying to control here. Like, look, I can't get control of Immobile, of Manolas. I'm still controlling. I don't know who it is. But, jeez, yeah, I don't know. The guy in the yellow boots, it might be Malqui up there. I don't know how to point him to you. But look, the guy that's jockeying up the top, I'm trying to get to Manolas and whatever, I can't do it. Goal goes in, whatever. We score a very nice goal, clean connection. Kind of just sums up how I think this guy as a defender was, like just all over the shop. As simple as you like. Then Havertz scores on the break. This was actually clean. This was no dramas, too good. Right, you know, on the break from our own corner. And then, yeah, like, look, I'm trying to control, I'm trying to do whatever, and just, yeah. Like, I try to make a standing tackle with Manolas. Would you be laughing at me if I thought I was Goretzka and he was on halfway? Just, yeah. Ridiculous. Edo scores again. Defense all over the shop. Lagging everywhere. Can't do much. He then scores in the 80th. Basically given up by this stage. We're just mucking around. Good goal. This didn't lag too much. He actually licked me there. It was a good goal, right? And then didn't get any lag here the first time. And there you are. No lag. Out he comes. No dramas. Can I say, Alisson, even with lag, right, I had chances. Even with the lag in that, when I did have a chance, Alisson made some saves as well. Like, it was just one of those things, man. And it was absolutely horrid. Szczesny made 11, Alisson made 7, and some of those saves were incredible saves. So, I think that's going to be us getting relegated, because obviously we got disconnected the game before we lost this game, so that should put me below 1650, which, look, it's probably better we get relegated, great, no dramas, but at the same stage, I don't think I've played and merited that. I honestly think if I played this guy again, I would beat him comfortably. I did not want to lose that game at all. So, yeah, we'd probably be down in the relegation zone. We're pretty much there, one loss away. Skill rating-wise, we should get some points for scoring goals, which will get us close. And, yeah, so now that the stream's off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the LAN cable into the PS4. I've only got one port in here. Like I've said many times before, my technician that I had said it had to be in the bloody background because there was a Foxtel cable there for those that live in Australia, NBN. Sure, have been told by a lot of my friends that their technicians put a new hole, put a new drill, put it wherever they wanted it. My technician said, no, it has to go there. If you want it changed, go on the roof and cut the cable. And so, yeah, for someone that streams and does whatever, I now can't stream. I now have maybe about 2 games in me before I go out for dinner and then go see my mum in hospital. And we're not even in rank 3. So for me, and someone who's been spending half an hour trying to fix the internet and that, is really not good, really not on. And I'm afraid to say that I'm either going to be in Division 3 and get relegated, or because of bad internet, not having enough time, we're not going to get any good rewards as well. And as it stands right now, I don't think I'm playing Weekend League as well. Would rather just keep the points. But yeah, very, very, very upset, very disoriented. Apologise to my regular viewers that will come watch this episode tomorrow that were in the stream. Obviously, I was going off because the internet was that bad and we weren't getting any good connection. And yeah, but yeah, is what it is, boys. Is what it is. Welcome back, YouTube. We get ourselves a win to stay in Division 2 here. We win 3-2 in a very tight game. The guy was decent. He was pretty good. A lot of half moments for ourselves. It was just that final pass didn't work. But as you can see, the same thing could be said for him. Like, both of us probably deserved to score a couple more goals. A lot of the time, it was like 2 against 2, and it just needed that ball, and it just didn't work. You could kind of tell where both of us wanted to pass the ball, and it didn't really happen. But if we get into the match highlights here, we score a very nice early goal with Immobile. Get into the byline here, we cut it back, and there we go. I just realised my TV is on now because I ripped my headphone out of frustration. But there we are, we mute that. But yeah, get to the byline, nice cut back. Immobile is not missing that. Like, I hope he doesn't miss that, but there we go. I've seen him have. And then we went 2-0 up, very similar. Get Gnabry. I think he tried. I think I was going to cut back. I didn't in the end. That's just as easy as you like. It's 2. And then he gets one just before halftime. Just a bit all over the shop defensively. And then in the end, probably should never have called Manolas early. Like here. Should have never called Manolas to come towards the ball. Should have just let him sit in the line. And then, yeah, but just one of those ones where you just don't have the shape. We get 3-1 up here. Very nice, well-worked goal. You know, we had the ball for a very long time in the end. Same thing I did with Manolas. He did. He switched into Diego Carlos there, and just as he switches into Diego Carlos and moves towards me, that's the time to slip in Immobile. And then he scores with Odegaard, like, not too long after. I always felt was going to win this game. 2-1 up, 2-0 up, 3-1 up, but yeah, like, yet again, just poor defensive shape. I do think with some better possession, not a problem, I would have been okay. Has to be said, last 10-15 minutes, he went full press, I couldn't keep the ball. Szczesny made about 3 or 4 massive saves at 3-2 to keep it at 3-2. I wouldn't be surprised if he made about 8 saves. 4. But yeah, all 4 of those saves I reckon were massive. And look, is what it is, but there we go. I'm not currently on stream as well. I plugged the LAN cable in for that game. Better connection, so smooth. I really need to move the modem in here so we can do both at the same time. But yeah, just how long my house is and where the modem is, I can't believe it was there. But yeah, his skill rating miles ahead of us. It's going to get us back towards the 1687. And look, we just need to go on a run of games of winning. That's going to get us into rank 3 and, you know, there we are. Rank 2's a fair way away. Look, I would love to say I reckon I've got time for one more game, YouTube. One more game, and then that is it. And we'll wait and we'll see how we go with that one there, and then I'll come back for that. That's not going to give us enough to probably do what we need to do. I'm also going to quickly go and see if our guy has sold yet, which doesn't look like John did for 5k, even though he was the cheapest on the market. But we'll relist him here quickly, and there we go. But yeah, like, is what it is. Hopefully we make a sale there of John there for 5k as well, because it's the cheapest one on the market. But yeah, look, when your mum's in hospital, what are you going to do? At least we're going to get daily content out at the moment, because I've rammed in this episode in between a couple of hours. If I didn't have my hair cut, my missus having the way I get my hair cut is where my girlfriend is. But I didn't have to, you know, her lunch break didn't line up, and I want to stay with my girlfriend, obviously, if her lunch is at the same time, right? But, you know, all those sort of things, all those life aspects outside of FIFA, if they didn't line up, definitely could have granted an extra hour of Rivals. That probably would be the difference right now. An extra hour of my life going towards FIFA than doing other things, then I probably would get some good rewards. And that's the trade-off, really, when you're a part-time, not even part-time content creator. I do this because I like doing it. I prefer to be on stream, prefer to be live right now, right? When that is not your goal and not making, you know, not caring about the content, right, really, and your goal is just to enjoy FIFA and have a good life outside of FIFA, right? Then yeah, those sort of things eat up into your time. But say if I was a content creator and that, I definitely would have had my hair cut, told my girlfriend, "Nah, sorry, got to go home, got to play FIFA." I would have got in an extra maybe 5 or so games. Maybe we would have not even streamed, pulled the LAN cable in, and just done whatever needed to be done. And yeah, but is what is. I think we are going to try for one more game. It's 5:55. Take about 15 or so minutes. Yo, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that there. I reckon with one more game. If I don't play one more game, I'm going to come back in and just end the episode. But I think I'm going to try for one more game, YouTube. And then at least if we win that game, I'm ahead. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know when I'm going to play tomorrow. Maybe after work I'll come and play 3 or 4 games before I go see my mum. But at the same time, like, mum's in hospital, what do you do? What would you do in my shoes? Would you just forget it, take rank 4 rewards, and just be like, look, your mum's in hospital, you got other things outside of life, you got work, you got a job, you got this, that, whatever. Would you play Weekend League? If you're still watching the video, let me know in the comment section below. I'm tossing and turning. I don't know what to do. You know, I've got sport to play on the weekend as well. Outside of that, I've got to see my mum. Like, what do you do? Yeah, is what it is. Alright, see you in a second, YouTube. YouTube, welcome. I'm standing up. It's half time. That sums up FIFA right there. That half there. Keepers can't make saves. It doesn't matter what you do defensively. Everything goes in. See you at full time. I'm about to disconnect, YouTube. That is ridiculous. If that's me disconnecting from the EA servers, your match is currently under review. You'll be returned to the foot home. I was 6-4 up. Usually it comes up with the team thing, doesn't it? If that, I went 6-3 up inside bloody inside 10 minutes there, YouTube, after you saw that thing in at half time, and then he scored from kickoff, and I tackled in Cuckoo 3 times, and it kept falling back to him. Like, that was one of those games that were annoying. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm getting points. I don't know if that means that it's a disconnection. I don't know. If it counts as nothing, that's ridiculous, because I've got to go. I've got to go out, and that's got to be it. But that counts as nothing. I will be livid. That counted as a loss, I reckon. My skill rating went down. Do not understand that at all. That's the end of the episode. What a weird episode. We've had internet problems the whole episode. We've lost a couple of games that we should have won because of the internet as well. And we won a couple of good games. We won a really tight game at the start as well. And yeah, so we're 5 points out of being relegated to Division 3. We're not going to probably have enough ranking points to get to the next rank or have enough time because of everything going on. And I only have 13 matches left to play. And we've had a few disconnections. And that one there was 6-4 up, dominating, 6-3 up. You guys scored from kickoff, but I'm probably going to score at least another few more, you would imagine. And yeah, so one of those episodes. At least the daily content's continuing. Episode 9, just as a write-off episode, man. Like, life before FIFA is really the motto of this episode at the moment. But yeah, one of those, YouTube. Down below, like, subscribe. Thanks for being here. I hope to get out another video tomorrow. Don't know what it's going to be, and I don't know what time I'm going to have. Catch you later.